been a long time no see. Right now, I'm in Florida. Life has definitely been lifing, and I'm in a place right now where I'm truly learning to love myself completely, because I feel like for so much of my life, I did not love myself. I was just doing what I thought I needed to do for other people to hopefully feel that validation or get validation from them. And it's left me feeling very numb and, just very unfulfilled. And there's those thoughts of like putting yourself down, or like, just being like, what the hell is wrong with me? Why did I allow certain things to happen and stuff like that? But with all that being said, I'm just really understanding and accepting that I'm human. So mistakes are going to be made, and it's all about coming back, trying again, coming back and shifting and just continuing on through it all. I made it. So I made it. I'm going to just do some meditation to kind of like ground myself. I've been just very aware of my anxiety. It's all been right here. And I know y'all ignore this. This is an old bathing suit that's making the titties just look very weird from this angle. But I'm very aware of this anxiety that I have and like feeling it and all that stuff. So I've been meditating about every day that I've been here, and I just want to keep that up. So just to like continue to allow that energy to just move out of my body and stuff like that, because as it stays stagnant, I feel so uncomfortable. Do that and do some journaling. I've also been journaling. I got a new journal. I don't know if I've showed my channel my other journal before, but all right. Okay, but yeah, I got this new journal from Target, and it says never stop growing, and I really like it. I got a new one. The other journal that I had, I've had it since like 2020, and it's filled to the brim. So now I have this one, and I'm about to just journal in here, getting all the emotions and cloudy thoughts from out of my head onto paper, and then moving just the energy of anxiety or whatever it may be throughout my body with the meditation. And that's also been helping me cry, because I feel like I've just been someone that holds their emotions in so much that it's hard for me to cry when I want to cry. Like it would just be stuck there. Like, how you get that feeling in your throat? But mine is like from here to my throat, and it just kind of stays there for a long time and it won't come out. So, and when I was like on antidepressants, it was even worse. And like with smoking on top of that, baby, it was giving numb like Orajel. But now we're working on releasing that, and yeah, that's where I am. And I've also been just sitting on the balcony upstairs in our hotel room every night, just being one with the ocean. I feel like I've seen all the different ripples and waves that it made when it was low tide, when it was still, all of that. So that's been great. But yeah, I'm in a very high peak of healing right now, forgiving myself, forgiving my past self, and like forgiving myself for hurting myself and not being true to my feelings, and like to move past those feelings, accept who I was, to move forward and love every part of me, because we do the best that we can in the times that we can do it. And even though we're like, ugh, I wish I wouldn't, why did I do that? I'm just, whatever you may be feeling, just know that you did the best that you can in the time being, whether you're feeling guilt or shame, because I'm feeling a lot of guilt from like who I was and moving forward. And I have like just this guilt sometimes for like doing better, and not to say that doing better than anybody else, but just like doing better in life. I have guilt, like it's like my body wants to stay where it was. But yeah, I'm feeling interesting, and I feel like sometimes I beat myself up for like feeling like this, especially when I'm like around a lot of people, because I'm trying to like not seem like I have attitude or not seem like I'm closed off or shutting people out. But it's like I've shut myself out, I've shut my feelings out for so long that I just can't do that anymore.
I finally learned that feeling makes me real, something I would never do, because holding in any and every feeling felt far from new. It's how I'd cope. I would mope. Are you okay? Nope. But I dismiss how I feel and so do you, so what's the point? I'd numb myself to not feel anything. Hopefully that'll make things better. I'd run away from myself, lacking bare minimum self-care and everything else under that umbrella. I got to the point I fully lost any form of self left. But still, giving and giving to receive validation and forms of love that were so conditional. Now it's hard to understand how I didn't see how clear this was. Just wanting and searching for something to fill void so I didn't have to go internally. I give myself grace, wholeheartedly. Now, understanding how normal that was for me. I ran away from me for so long I was unrecognizable, until I sat, stared, glared, and saw how lost and empty the girl I once called me was. And now I am feeling, reliving, rewiring, and remembering who I was at 7, what she loved and needed, and giving that back to her step by step. Through the tears, through the pain, through the fears, through feeling insane. I'm coming into a new reality, feeling and healing, all the same.
And I'm about to literally start a brand new, huge, I'm like speechless, don't even know much to say, chapter of my life that, and if you would have told me a year ago that I would be moving abroad, I never would have thought that. If you would have told me a year ago that I would have been going to Greece on a study abroad trip, I never would have thought that. Things that I never would have imagined. And even the growth within myself, it's been such a great change that I'm very thankful for. And I feel like I've always had anxiety regarding change, but I'm now understanding how necessary it is. Now I'm like wanting change. I'm craving the change more than before when I was just so comfortable in these uncomfortable spaces. And now I generally feel uncomfortable. So it's like a feeling of like, I don't want to feel uncomfortable anymore, but I know you have to feel uncomfortable to get to a new comfort zone, not comfort zone, but get to your new reality, and like with new changes and stuff like that. Just wanting to do a lot of things by myself because I never really did that. And I feel like I've also never really truly loved myself or felt authentic or fulfilled with my life because I would just be people pleasing. And I was so comfortable with that version of me. And now it's like I'm introducing myself to this new version of myself, but I don't know who that is really. So I'll be looking in the mirror like, who the hell are you? I just be sitting here like, what's going on right now? I feel very uncomfortable right now, but I'm trying to embrace that change of just change, period. Yeah. I'm gonna just ground myself a little because I'm starting to not feel grounded in my body, feeling a lot of emotions, like I said. So yeah, you guys, again, I'm so happy that you guys are here listening and just watching this journey. And I hope whatever journey you're in, new chapter that you're in, that you're learning to embrace it and find that love within yourself, so it'll be easy for you to embrace love in your life and not reject good things when they're coming in your life. All of that. I feel like I'm actually going to be crying on here more often than not because I'm being so vulnerable, and that is so uncomfortable for me also. So yeah, y'all, bear with your girl. You gotta bear with me. I just finished I definitely feel so much more grounded, and my body is so beautiful here. Like, look at this fucking sunset. Y'all know I'm a viewer, and this is what I'm talking about. Let's see. I don't wanna, I feel like you can't really get me and it, but that's beauty. Hold on. This is truly beautiful. Truly. Giving your inner child literally the words of saying it's okay, hugging yourself. I've been hugging myself more than I think I've ever did before. And sometimes it feels like pure foolishness. It feels like nothing is coming of it. And then there's other times, I hope you guys can hear me, but there's times where it feels like a little penny being dropped back into the jar of the pieces of myself that I feel like I kind of lost in the past, or the pieces of myself that I gave away when I'm people pleasing, or any time that I just felt like I wasn't uplifting, I wasn't honoring how I felt or my emotions. Like, I feel a piece of myself being taken away, because it's like I know I'm not being authentic to what I want. I know that I'm not speaking up from how I feel, or I'm pushing my feelings aside, or I'm dismissing my feelings. And I feel like that's why I kept attracting relationships and people that were doing the same thing, because I was doing the exact same thing to myself. So that's just definitely what I'm feeling. So just telling myself that it's okay, that you're a human, you make mistakes. Also, and sometimes we don't know how to express ourselves because we never learned how to do that. We don't know how to express ourselves because we've never seen people do that in front of us. We don't know how to have healthy relationships because we've never seen one. So in our 20s, and we're navigating things and stuff like that, it's all about finding what that healthy looks like for you, and what makes you feel good, what makes your body feel good. All of those types of things is where I am right now. Thank you guys for being a part of this journey, being a part of this conversation. Sending love and light your way as always, and I will talk to you guys soon.